Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to what is part two of the sound update for my channel. Now, I spent a load more time, got nowhere with it, but then Rusty popped up and said, "Hey, look, send me a copy of your sound file, and I'll give you some tips." Now, Rusty is a viewer of mine, and he's a sound engineer. So he gave me a bunch of tips and said, look, do this, do this, do this, and don't do that, and don't do that. And the result is you're listening to, which is bad, I must say. So let me show you what I've done. Let me show you what the settings look like and how we're currently approaching the real-time processing that is then going into the OBS software. Now, the first things first was the gate. Now, the gate currently is set up pretty high, and it does have a tendency to cut me off a little bit. This is what's going to happen over the next couple of weeks, is I'm going to tweak the thing until I'm perfectly happy with where everything sits. So the gate prevents keyboard noises, that kind of thing, me putting the glass down from getting through. So if I was to tap on the keys, notice that I'm pretty much bashing on the desk. It's only when I really slam on it that it actually gets through, so that's great news. The next thing is the compressor. Now, the compressor is there in case things start to get really loud, as I demonstrate. So the compressor just makes sure that I really don't blow your eardrums out, even though I probably did. And the limiter just makes sure that nothing exceeds 1 dB. So, pretty happy times. I'm going to run with this setup for a little while, see how things go, and theoretically, we are getting very, very close to having sound quality that's better than 95% of YouTubers, which is the goal. So, let me know what you think of this setup, of how it sounds. Obviously, there's no music or anything, and you will hear noise. You'll hear things cutting in and out that you normally won't hear. If you're keen to hear the audio setup in gameplay, it'll be in Planet Base 5 onwards, which is next week sometime. So thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for your patience, and hopefully this sounds a hell of a lot better.